So I'm gonna wait until we get some people on here. It's a little early. I've never done this before, so hey. So yeah, I'll wait for a few more people to get on. I was jamming earlier. I don't think it'll play.
People, you know what it is, so put it up before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this bitch and
JK, we're not doing that. All right. Thank you so much, Brianna. I appreciate it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It might just be you and me. We'll see. That's okay. I have to record this anyway. I need the content. So we'll wait for a few more people to come. I'm a little bit early, so. How are you doing? How are the kiddos? How's you got a t-shirt business, don't you? I think it'll be so funny if I only have one person. I'm on Facebook too. What's up, Facebook? I didn't really announce it a ton on Facebook, so hopefully people know. So I will get started here in just a minute. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. That's cool. A lot of people are starting their own businesses, and so this is pretty much why I'm here. So I'll get through it slowly but surely. All right, it's 6 o'clock. I am gonna get started. It's just me and you. That's okay. Maybe people will hop on later. All right, so first and foremost, I just want to let everybody know that I am not an attorney. I can't give any legal advice. So when communicating with me or if you have questions, I will probably refer you to an attorney if there is any confusion about anything legal. Otherwise, I'm going to just give a short introduction of myself and kind of let you guys know, Brianna, know right now what my business is, and then we can kind of move forward from there. So my background is in the legal field. I have been working in the legal field for the past 10 years. I started as a receptionist, moved to a paralegal, and then ended that employment and then started working at a lemon law firm. And so I kind of wanted to start my own thing. I was able to manage a law firm, and so I felt like if I could manage a law firm and learn all the skills that have to do with that along with the legal background, that I would be good to start my own thing. Like, why not? I'm a single parent. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a single mom. So I just wanted to kind of get my own thing going, build generational wealth for my own daughter. And so the goal with We Handle Your Business is for other people who have some sort of business idea or are good at some sort of craft. You might like painting people's nails, or you might be a painter yourself, but you don't know how to get started, or how to kind of walk through the process of starting your business. And so I'm basically creating like a one-stop shop for all of that. So that's basically the why of what We Handle Your Business is. I want people to be comfortable in starting their own business and actually doing it legally. There are people, I would say, that are haters, and they will, are you selling these out of your home? Oh, do you have a sales license? Are you doing the sales taxes? And then it comes tax time, and you're receiving income. maybe you're doing it in kind of a weird way. But what I've learned is that being honest about it is the best way to go, because the IRS and the entities that are formed so that you're doing things the proper way and not screwing consumers over if you're a business owner, they're not really against you unless you're like cheating the system. So I know a lot of people who are just getting started. We started Jolly's Portions about 3 years ago. And we were doing it out of our home. You know, I know that some people have to start off small and can't, you know, get an LLC and can't get the sales tax and things like that. But if you really want to get your business going, you should have the right business measures in place so that you're not like cheating the system or cheating yourself. Because if you don't start your growth and handling things in the right way now, then your business is just always going to be a hobby. And I mean, I've seen people sell silly things, like things that you would never imagine, or, you know, some people have some sort of habit that they're into that I would never even think of. But if they want to monetize off of it, it's possible, but you just have to kind of get yourself in the right position to do that. So that's why we handle your business. And so what I would do for new business owners is I would basically create some sort of package to where everything is handled all in one. So you can basically have, so the first reason why I feel like this part of it is important is because if I'm going to a business, this is the stuff that I'm looking for. So say I'm going to Hobby Lobby. If Hobby Lobby didn't have a website, and I just kind of heard it from friends, I would be like, is that a real place? Or like, oh, is that, you know? So I think that a lot of people, especially now with the social media, feel like, oh, I can just have an Instagram and a Facebook and people are just going to flock to me, or all of my family's going to support me, or my friends are going to support me. Well, I mean, I've found out just even in the legal field, like, you don't really want to work with your friends and family a ton, to be honest, because it's uncomfortable if things go awry or if they're expecting things and things like that. So you really have to start to get in your mind when you're starting a business, it's going to be complete strangers. And so when you think about yourself as a complete stranger going into a business, what are some of the things that you look for? Do they have a website? Reviews? Do they have like an actual email address? Like, if somebody has, and this is no shade, I'm just saying, if my Nike was like Nike@gmail.com, I would be like, is that a fake store? Like, it should be Nike.com. So getting a domain, having an email address that kind of fits the description too. Having a phone number that's not just your cell phone number, just things like that, where it really looks like you're a business, because you really are, will bring people. If you're marketing to yourself, then that's going to bring the customers in and see that you have kind of like some branding going on. So the first step that I do is I'll speak with you, see what your business idea is. I'll be straight up and be like, oh, that's a great idea. Oh, let's maybe you should do this, you know. And we will basically get like a price point of what it's going to cost regardless of if I help you or not. Because I don't want this to be like a dictatorship type of thing. I want it to be me helping people start their businesses, whether they use me or whether they don't. It's always going to be a part of a huge network. So if you come to me for a consultation or like a meeting to discuss, then whether you're able to use me or not, or if you feel like you can do it on your own, or whatever the case may be, I still feel like us making a connection is important. So, so for new business owners, there will be like a website package. You will have I'll basically create a website for you, and you can go to my website. That took me like a short amount of time. I'll also file any entity docs that you need to. Thanks, Brianna. I'll file any entity documents that you need filed. I'll make sure that you're properly like managing the business and basically good. Yay. I'm glad. I'm so glad. So we have some new viewers, so I wanted to start over. So for a new business owner, what I'll do is I'll basically get you started from start to finish. So you need a website, you need a domain, you need a name, you need to make sure your name's not taken. That's another thing, is a lot of people will say, like, I wanted my business to be called A to Z Business Solutions. I created a QuickBooks. I just like created some things, and then I looked it up on the eCorp site, which is like the Corporation Commission here in Arizona. And the name was taken like 1,000,000 times. And so I was like, oh, dang, like I can't even use this. So there's a lot of steps that people aren't even aware of that you have to take before you even file your entity document. So we'll basically like go through the process, what your goal is, what your well, thank you. Yeah, I like We Handle Your Business too. And obviously it's just me right now, but we is just manifesting that I'm going to have employees. So I'm just speaking for the future right now, because it's just me and Dallas. She helps me too. So anyway, so we'll sit down with new business owners, get your idea going. I just had like my first meeting of a new business owner last night. It was Katie Feldman. We went to school together. We had a mutual friend, Caitlin Rangans. I don't know if you guys know her, who passed away about 4 years ago. And so we reconnected. She has this awesome business idea, don't steal it, where she is going to be, it's called Recruiting Green Thumbs. Good, yes, exactly. And she's going to be selling like little plants out of like a truck. And it is, I think it's such a, hey Katie, she just popped on, how funny, on Facebook. But she's going to be selling little plants that you can have like a plant party and like invite her to your home, and you can go to her truck and get little plants, and she teaches you how to take care of them. It's like cool. It's so cool. So we sat down, and she had like a lot of her stuff already done. She already had her LLC filed, but she didn't have a website. She doesn't have an email. There's some things that she didn't have all the way put together. Like she should get headshots and, take pictures of her things. So then once you have this meeting, hey girl, once you have this meeting, I feel like it's kind of like a fire starter. Even the people that are here watching that have business ideas, it sparks something in you that makes you think like, okay, this isn't as hard as I thought, and I have somebody who helps me. So that's what I would do for new business owners, is just basically like get you started with the package. Now, if you're thinking about doing this, you have to invest in it. This is my only source of income right now, and I'm charging less than everybody else would, but it's going to be able to help me survive in my life. But if you want to do it now, research how much website development is, or contact a few and get some quotes. Research how much, if you asked a business to file your entity docs, or also just try to figure out how to file them yourself, because I'm all for learning this on your own, because I think that's beneficial too. Because like I said in the beginning, even if I don't help you with your stuff, and I'll talk about this kind of later, there will be an entire network of business owners that I will use to be like, hey, oh, you do hair? Okay, you should go to this girl. I trust her and I know her. Oh, you do makeup? I'll be having Brianna. She's not on right now, but Beauty by Brianna, she'll be doing my makeup. I did mine today. I'm not good at makeup, but she'll be doing my makeup. So I'll be plugging her every time that I do a live and give you guys business information and talk about my business. So then you guys will be like, oh, she does a good job on her. Let's book her for my wedding, or let's book her for whatever. So so even if I don't help you, if we just have a meeting and you kind of just get started and need help later, that's fine too. So for current business owners, or somebody who kind of already has things going, has their entity docs, already producing income, maybe you're growing quickly and you need employees. Maybe you're not sure how to continue to grow. Maybe you're not sure what marketing you need to do. Maybe I'm hot. Maybe all this lighting. Maybe you need to fire somebody. Maybe you need to just business advice, just general advice that you can talk to somebody because it's just you, and maybe you have a husband or a boyfriend and they don't really understand it. So we can even have like one-on-ones where we just discuss your business, because what I was to the previous, my old boss was kind of like a confidant. And I was kind of like the devil on his shoulder, because you have to have a second perspective, just like I need that. And so I have people that I go to and people that I talk to and other business owners, nobody who's like not successful, people who are making way more money than me, millionaires, whoever it is. Those are the people that I'm getting advice from, and that's the advice that I'll be giving to you guys. And so for current business owners, it's basically anything you need for your business. If you need somebody to pay bills, if you need to find vendors because you have to move, or you need junk removal, or you need, whatever the case may be. If you need insurance, I handled insurance. Whatever you need as a business owner that you can afford, and your business is growing, then I would help with all of that. So the next question that I am going to be answering is regarding costs. And so I'm going to have package deals, and I'm also going to have like, what can you afford right now? Because I know as business owners, not all of us are balling, and I'm definitely not. I'm a single parent. I'm not balling right now, and if I didn't know how to do most of this on my own, I'm not really sure what I would do. So I think that we can always like barter. I think that we can work together, not forever, because we all have to make money. And I also think that investing in your business forces you to want to move forward in certain things. So if we ever have a meeting or a consultation, we can talk about that. I'm starting out too. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for people who are wanting to stop working for somebody else, because I did it for so long. I feel like I've missed out on a lot of Dallas's life. I've been home for 3 weeks, and it's been the best 3 weeks of my life. We just get to kick it all day, and I still get to work, but I'm doing things that I like. And I feel like, honestly, most people, if you have the entrepreneurial spirit, you should do it. So there will be packages. I know that the people that I'm going to be working with aren't going to be slime balls, because I can work with whoever I want. So if there's a case where, you feel like you can't, if you want to barter, or if you feel like you need more time, or if you want to make payments, or hey girl, if you want to make payments, all my homies are joining. You guys are late. Just kidding. So there will be packages, but if you feel like, I'm looking at Facebook and Instagram. So this is Facebook and this is Instagram. So if you see me kind of switching, that's why. The air came on. So yeah, so for cost, hi. It's okay, Nicole, I love you. So the cost is going to be dependent on what you can afford. What I can afford at the time, if you need to make payments, things like that. I want it to be a place where, like, I know that it's like none of us I'm going to meet strangers and things like that. But for the people that I know and the people that are really passionate about something and really want to have a business going, let's work together on it. Like, if you have a service that I need, if you want to put these crochet braids in my hair because I do it myself, then I might do your business for you or your website. If it's something that I don't need, I'm going to ask you to pay. So let's just all keep it real with each other. It's going to be okay. But yeah, that's going to be my kind of modus operandi, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, is what can you afford? What can I afford? And let's work together. And so for the newbies, you'll have to, I don't know, I guess you'll have to like watch the old one. But basically, I've introduced myself. You guys are late. I've introduced myself, kind of talked about what I would do for new business owners. It's going to be like a package thing where basically if you're ready to start your business, it's over. You're going to have your website, you're going to have your entity docs filed, we're going to get your EIN. If you're selling actual items, you have to have a TPT license or sales tax. So thank you. And so yeah, so it's going to be like a one-stop shop for all business, because I feel like I was meeting with one of my friends, Natalie. She's a realtor, and she was like, yeah, you should create packages for realtors because they have to get a professional license and it has to be their first and last name. And there's all these details, and then nobody has a website. So then I'm going to go to the realtor that has a website personally, because then I get to see their reviews. I get to see all of that. And the Gmail addresses, email address, I just think that adding like flavor and getting your name out there. We Handle Your Business. My email is ctrotter@wehandleyourbusiness, info@wehandleyourbusiness. I'm constantly, like, you guys know my business name because it's been in your face constantly. And like, I literally haven't paid for that. It's just because people are nice and they've been sharing it, but that's a long name. It's catchy. We Handle Your Business. Well, what is that? Like, what else could it be? So I think that it's important to keep your branding like not wehandleyourbusiness@gmail.com. It's my name and We Handle Your Business. So all of that is going to be packaged into a deal. There's costs associated with that regardless. Like, you're going to have to pay to GoDaddy regardless. So if you're just for everybody who's even getting an idea about this, or if you're going to talk to your friends about it, or if you know somebody, or you're going to send them to me, start saving up at least $500. Like, at least $500 or $250, so that you can like really set yourself up to get it on and popping right away. Because for like a domain name, depending on the domain name, that's going to be like $10 a month. They're going to charge you for a year of that, so that's already $100. Designing your website, filing your entity documents, that's $85. That's your EIN, all of that. So just start right now getting your money together to be like, okay, I'm gonna need about this amount of money to at least get my domain and my name out there and a phone number and things like that. So then you have that set aside. So it's not only a pen and paper type of thing. This is mental too. I quit my job because I knew that I could do it on my own and I would be successful. I didn't quit my job because I was like, oh, maybe this will work. I quit my job because I got in a mindset of not wanting to work and not be treated right, and knowing that I have the capability of doing myself. And if I have the skills to give to anybody to be able to form a business or put up a website, if you want to sell stinky diapers, like whatever you want to do, like I don't think that's a good idea, but maybe some weirdo wants to freaking buy stinky stuff, like I don't know. But if you've been thinking about this stuff, this is an opportunity for you to like really like hunker down and get it done, because I'm here and I'm willing to help you with whatever you can afford. So now you know that there's not an excuse, because I'm telling you, hey, what can you afford? Like, what can you give me? What can you give me so that we can get your business started and we can be business partners in a certain way, or networking partners, so that if you clean carpets, everybody that I meet that needs a carpet cleaner is going to be referred to you. Now, if I have 2 carpet cleaners, you guys are both just going to have to come and clean my carpets. And then I'm going to be like, who's the best carpet cleaner? You feel me? So yeah, so that's the cost associated. That's kind of what I've gone over. So the next part is going to be the appointment process. So basically, you're just going to need to go to wehandleyourbusiness.com. I've had a few people, and they're not even watching this live, and they should be. But I have a few people that have reached out to me directly, and that's totally fine. I don't mind that. But it does kind of feel like it's like you're my homeboy, which is okay, or my homegirl, which is fine. But there is a process, because I want everybody to have the equal amount of time. I want to make sure it's scheduled. I tend to run a little bit late. I'm just kind of like getting out of the corporate world mode. And so I kind of want to just like, I want to be 2 minutes late because I had to be 5 minutes early for the last 10 years. You know what I mean? And so I want people to be understanding of that, just because I want it to be a comfortable environment. I really want to meet people, and obviously my friends are my friends, but I really want to meet people and make them feel like they met their best buddy, but they also like handle their business. So there's a contact form. You can always call in. My phone number is set up to just go to voicemail right now because no one's really calling me yet. But yeah, so there's an appointment process. Just give me a call. I'll set up an appointment with you. We can go. I think it's okay if whatever's easiest for you. I obviously don't have an office. I met with Katie at Postino's and I thought it was awesome. I was able to kind of take notes on my phone, get her a price sheet this morning, and we're good. So that's kind of how we'll do it. It'll get you out of the house, away from your kiddos, if you need some time away, and then you'll be having a business meeting, and that's a tax write-off. So the meals and the travel, once you get your business account going, that's a tax write-off. So let's do it. Okay, so that's the appointment process, and then the second to last thing that I'm going to be talking about is the networking aspect of it. And so basically what I'm going to be having happen, I just have one. I want like 3 more kiddos, but I got to make some more money. Basically what I'm going to be having happen is I will have a network of business owners because everybody's coming to me for their business. And so I'm going to create like basically like a networking channel, like even on my page, where every single business that I'm like helping with or who I've met with, they're going to be on my page to signify like, oh, I use them. Because the one thing that I learned, starting the law firm from scratch, was that there are some vendors that are just terrible. You have to call them. They suck. They're not nice. They're not going to do the job on time. So if I have a group of people already there that people can go to for whatever they need, that's going to be perfect. So I will, like I've said before, if you aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not going to be on the page. But if I feel like you're becoming a good business owner and I can refer people to you, like I said, Brianna's going to be coming. We chatted today. Hey, excuse me, I suck at doing my makeup. I'll pay you to come on my lives. You can do my makeup because nobody's getting married right now, so she needs income. Boom. You can do my makeup. I'll pay you. You can plug on here. You can videotape it. You can post the videos. Now I have a makeup artist that I can promote, and also she can get some income during the pandemic. And she can have some content for her page. And I think it's great that everybody doesn't know how to do Black people's makeup. And so she knows how to do that. So she can market to a whole different variety than other people can, because she can do my makeup and not everybody can. So that's what I want for people. Like, I'm going to plug anybody that I can. Like, oh, you have a this, oh, you have a that. Like, that's going to be my thing, because like I know way too many people to like, I think my phone, I don't know what happened. I know way too many people to like not be able to plug everybody and like actually trust the vendor. So along with like starting the business, I'm going to be involved in like the, kind of like the baby steps of it, but I also watch you grow. And I don't want it to be like okay, I helped you buy. I want us to be connected forever so that we always have each other. And so that's going to be like the networking aspect of it. And of course there's going to be more than one thing, but maybe it's in a different area, or maybe it's in it's kind of like a different type of thing, or it's somebody you're more comfortable with, or it's a man, or it's a woman, whatever the case may be. I'll plug you regardless, because I want everybody to win. I think that a lot of people have this mindset of like, oh, we have to compete with each other, or we have to compete in order to gain. And it's really like, the more people that you're willing to get into the market that you're in. If I had 5 people in this market, I would want to hire them, but if there was 5 other women starting a business like this, I would want to connect with them. And I would want to be like, okay, let's all share ideas. Let's get together. And that's the type of mindset that grows a business. The stingy, like, oh, nobody else can have this, or, oh, I've got to, I'm jealous of her because she's doing this. That won't get you far, because everybody can do anything that you can do. Like, I know that people can learn this and start doing it. But if it's going to help the world as a whole and help people start their own business as a whole, then I want to be a part of that. So that's the networking part of it. So if you have any ideas, if that's something that you want to meet with me about, I'm going to create a new page on my website once I start getting a few more people, and we'll put your logo on there, kind of like a description of what your business entails, and then some sort of contact so that people can contact you. But if you're not legit, I'm not going to put you on there. So you have to have your entity documents filed, you have to be legit with the state that you're living in, and you have to make sure that all your stuff is on point. Because if you're not, and it's not operating properly, and you're doing it legally wrong, then that just makes me kind of look like a scumbag, because I'm sending people to you and you're not even like 100. Okay, so you know, it's costs a little bit of money. It takes a little bit of time, but when you're really ready to start your own business, I'm here. Like, just contact me. So I'm gonna finish up. Ooh, I did get almost 30 minutes. I hope these record. I'm not sure if they do. I'll have to. Hopefully it does. So the website is www.wehandleyourbusiness.com, all spelled out. Or you can email at info@WHYB. Don't use that one. Just do ctrotter@wehandleyourbusiness.com. Or you can contact us via phone me at 888-483-WHYB. So thank you to my viewers. I appreciate it. This is my first live ever. I hate talking on camera, but I have to do this because I'm reading an ebook on how to grow your business, and I need to do lives. So if you got a good, some good information out of this, if you want to meet with me, give me a call, contact me. You can contact me via Instagram. If you have any questions, if you have whatever the case may be, feel free to contact me. I appreciate all of you who watched. I love you too, Katie. I appreciate you guys. And there's like 400 Katies on here right now. Brianna, hey. Brenda, hi. Patricia, Miss Maria, thank you for watching. We have a wedding this week and Yvette's getting married. I'm so excited. So, okay, perfect. I can't wait. So I'm gonna go. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. I will probably be on next week again, since it was a very small live, but I appreciate you guys and have a great evening.